OnslaughtRadio.com. Backstage at Bloodstock.
Hey guys, this is Lee from Onslaught Radio, and we're here at Bloodstock 2012, and we're hanging out with Derek and Paolo for Sepultura. Thanks for joining us. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Fantastic. Enjoying the lovely English weather that we brought here from Brazil today. So thank us.
Thank you very much. Well, we've already sunburned, so... Cheers. So, you guys have been touring the last year off the back of Kairos, right?
Right.
And how's the reaction been? Everyone enjoying it? On stage? Everyone responding to the material well?
Extremely well. It's really nice to come out and announce a song and then everybody, screaming and knowing the lyrics and seeing them really get into it, It's a great mix to have the new songs with the old songs. That adds to make a very energetic show, a very high energy show. So I have to say it's been incredible to tour with this album. I honestly feel that it's the best reactions that we've had since I entered the band, and it's a good feeling, They're definitely evolving and growing.
Cool. So you guys have just got off of the Orion Music Festival in the States with Metallica, yeah?
All right.
Yeah?
All right.
And how was that? I mean, was it a good experience, and how does that compare to the European metal festivals?
Well, I mean, when you're thinking about, talking about Metallica, I mean, only the best. So it's a cool, very cool idea that they had, actually. It was pretty much them picking the bands for the festival, literally hand-picking them, and the bands that they like, they enjoy different styles, a mix, a lot of things that they're into that you could walk around the festival and check out. Lars had a special area with different movies that he's into. Kurt had an area where it's like his horror collection of scary things and everything. James with a lot of cars. It was kind of felt like you're in their backyard, kind of walking around, and they were announcing each band that they picked to play the festival. So I think it was a really big success, just because people were looking for something new. They didn't know what to expect. Those guys were completely incredible. And it was we're very lucky that Robert picked us to come there. It was really awesome of him to do that. And I think it's going to get even better, this Orion Festival. Hopefully they'll do it again. And I can only see success coming from it.
Fantastic, cool. So during this year of touring, you've been with Eloy Casagrande for 9 months or so? Roughly about, yeah. So how are things working out there? And what was it like trying to, mold a new band out of this very young guy with you guys that have been around for years and years and years?
Oh well, he's a young kid, but he's been on the music since he was 7 years old. So, and he's handling like he's been in the band for 20 years. So it's he came in and we played, and he did fit very well. And you see, when you see him playing with us on stage, you can feel it. The kid is on fire all the time.
Fantastic, cool. So, new album. We've got a couple of covers on there, yeah?
Yeah, there are.
So, I mean, we know that labels like a few extra tracks so they can, put them on special editions and bonus tracks and things like that. Right. We've got a Ministry tune and Firestarter, right?
Right.
So, how did you, go about picking those ones? Why did you choose those?
They weren't the obvious, People would never suspect that we would pick those songs. They also have a very high energy songs. The album was definitely on a level like pushing forward, pushing upward. And these are bands that really influenced us, but they were very diverse bands. And I think they're very powerful bands. And we felt that we could, sepulturize these songs, and really do it our own style. And it makes it much more challenging and a lot funner to do songs that aren't typical, like that are expected of you to do. So we also wanted to show the fact that, a lot of things can influence us. It just doesn't have to be metal. There's a lot of things that influence us our entire career as musicians, as artists. So it's important to really show that in your music and your work, what you do.
Oh, brilliant. Cool. So we've had a few emails from our listeners asking asking about a certain Volkswagen advert back in Brazil in 2008. How did that come about? And did they approach you? Did you ask to do it? And on the face of it, that's quite an odd thing for you guys to be doing. So, can you just tell us a bit about that and what happened there?
Well, it's kind of luck, I mean, Volkswagen actually having the open-mindedness to try something new was for their advantage, I think. It was something that we're not opposed to doing stuff like that if it's cool, if it's something that we think is funny or original or something cool. So we had a friend of ours who was working with them, and he suggested that they try something with us, and it ended up working out pretty well. It was a lot of fun to do that. It's great to do stuff like that. I wish we could do more. But when it's something very clever, then it makes sense to really do it.
Cool, fantastic. So, what have you guys got in store for the next year? What does the future hold for Sepultura? What are we going to be talking to you about this time next year? What's going to have happened?
Well, I don't know yet. Next year is too far away, but it's not. Well, we're going to be finish the Kairos leg on December, and then we're going to stop to start to work in the new material. So, and what is coming up is the new material so far. But I can't really tell you about timing because we haven't started to working on it. So when we really start to work and getting into it, we can have a better idea what's going to be happening next year.
Cool. So you guys looking forward to writing some material with Eloy, yeah?
Yeah, that's the new challenge for Sepultura.
Fantastic. Well, thanks guys for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys absolutely kill it later on. I'm sure you will. We've got every faith. Thanks very much, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.